Wow, look what I've got. A Kirby. Wow. Just what everybody ever wanted, eh? Yay. Anyway, I wonder if it's got any tools with it. Ta-da. Yes. So, a friend texted me and just said, yeah, at my mum and dad's, do you want this? I was like, yeah, sure, because they weren't wanting anything for it. Yeah, so black cable, is that a replacement? I would have thought it would have had like a red cable. It doesn't feel like feels quite thin and modern. I don't know though. I don't know much about Kirby's. Whether it's a replacement or not, it's still bandaged up. So it's not the best. The cable has been bent like that. Isn't that helpful? Why did they not do that and stop it getting all twisted and bent? I don't know. But it's got a black grommet on it, so maybe it is the right cable. I don't know. That, whatever that does, that takes the back of the handle off for some reason. Won't be testing it in this first segment because it needs a bit of cleaning up first. I don't really want to know what's happened in there. Lovely jubbly. Let's just try and contain it all. Also no belt on it for some reason. There's a couple of belts in that box. Give you a spoiler. See, the brush looks fine, but no belt. And it also needs a good polish, or just a clean as well. Let's have a brief look at what's here. I think there's one or two bits missing. I think I have most of them. There's one wand. No wand in there. Although I don't know if it should have the curved handpiece or not. I've had all these. I've had one of these before. I've had a black one. And I've had a G5, which never worked. But the one I had of this had all the bits, most of them as well. Between the two of them I could have completed a set. But I can't remember what I did with the tools. I think I might have sold them. There's that thing. That's the handle to use it as a handheld, isn't it? You put that in the front if you're going to blow to stop it sucking all the stuff in. Oh. Maybe that's what's missing there. Maybe it does have most of the tools. Let's try and stick it on there. You got your scalp massager, which might actually be what that's for. I used to always joke it was some kind of massage implement, but I think that's what it's for. Oh, it's the pet groom tool, isn't it? Never mind. Dusting brush, that, floor brush, main floor brush, Kevin's tool, O's. In here there's the spray gun thing, and there's also brand new, I think it's a Hoover Aquamaster or something like that. A couple of bits for one of those. Nothing else in there. There was a really ancient handwritten prescription, you know, for getting your medicine from like 500 years ago, which was quite cool. It wasn't printed. Zip brush. The foam kit, which does look like it has been used. Well, this bit has, because there's carpet fuzz in it. But it's only been used once. There's a belt on there, a belt on there, and a belt in the bottom of the box, so we should be fine for our belts. Not that I'm ever going to foam clean any carpets with this, because it sounds messy. Yeah, not bad for nothing. Now we just have to find a place to store it all. So yeah, oh, the cable's actually quite twisty. Might need a new cord. So in the next segment, we will hoover the bag. I don't have any bags. I used to have loads of Kirby bags sitting about, but I got rid of them all. And a photo came up on my phone today. It was 3 years ago today. I sent a photo to somebody like, hey, you want these? So that was good timing, wasn't it? Anyway, might shove some kind of bag in it and we'll see if it works. I think it works. Probably works. They never stop working these, do they? Yep. Very cool. Birds chiming in as well. So yeah, see you in the next segment, which will flow nicely onto this. So I'm just going to smoosh this on here and upload this. So I've put a belt on the Kirby and I've hoovered the bag out a wee bit. It had some kind of, I should have filmed it actually, it was gross. It had some kind of reusable bag that had a slide at both ends. So it was obviously not sealed up properly and it had spewed dust everywhere. Can't figure out how you get this, well, easily how you get this rubber grommet out of there, because I was trying to put the wee handheld thing on. They're a bit complicated, aren't they? The only other thing is the Kirby is really noisy, and I'll let you hear it. I don't know if is that the brush roll that's really noisy, or is it the motor that's really noisy? Not sure. Oh, well, we can find out, can't we? You silly goose. Just turn this. It's that easy. Let's try it without the belt on. Okay, so it's noisy. I guess it's a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? Because what am I going to do with this? Can I hardly give them away? Let's see if this does a good job. I'm not going to hoover with it because there's no bag in it, obviously. Yeah, and a wee blurb I forgot to add in my first part of this is actually Kirbys are quite common here. Although I come from a relatively common small town, it's a mining town. Kirbys are fairly common. We even had a Kirby service centre here up until quite recently. In fact, it might still be there, I don't know. So I've had quite a few Kirbys, and actually they've all had stickers on them saying that they've been serviced up there. And I think that's because although people around here aren't particularly well off, a lot of the older generation had some money stashed away, or stashed some money away, and they will invest in something like this and buy absolutely everything. Just for their, you know, kind of 3-bedroom council house, you know, why would you? But anyway. So I've probably had more Kirbys locally than Sebos, for example. Or even Mila's probably. I've not really had any Mila's from my hometown specifically. But yeah, I used to get Kirbys coming up. In fact, I still do get Kirbys coming up at some of the local auctions. Just usually like this, the tools are lost or whatever. But I think that's because people did think, oh well, we've got a grand saved up. Let's not buy another Hoover Junior. Let's go and buy a Kirby, or let's not buy another 50 quid Vax that'll last us 2 years. So yes, I'm just going to fire this video up now and all the Kirby geeks can shout information at me. As for tools, I think I'm missing the kind of mini hand grip. It's got this one, but I wasn't sure if it's meant to have the one with the suction slider on it. Obviously missing one straight wand. The other bits are still in the house, I didn't bring them out. So that was a bit disappointing because I was hoping it was going to work smoothly and I could shove some kind of bag in it and go and use it, but no, it makes a horrible rattly noise. So there you go. That's Kirby quality for you, eh? Could just use my Dyson V6 instead, and it doesn't have a floor head on it. But hey ho, who knows what I'm going to end up doing with this, because you can't sell them, you can't give them away. Yeah, and they're awkward to post, aren't they? Kind of stuck with it. Ah well, we'll see. Thanks for watching. Kirby geeks, shout at me, tell me information, go for it. I welcome it.